In the Vortex lineup of red dots, holographic sights, prism scopes, and some of our other optics, we have a lot of different options with night vision compatibility. And we get a fair amount of questions around that we thought we'd address right here. First off, devices that are night vision compatible versus night vision devices in and of themselves are two very different things. Optics like ours, in the UH1 Gen 2 for example, are compatible with devices that are providing night vision, like ones you would see mounted on helmets or even on the weapons themselves in front of or behind the optic. Night vision compatible means that the optic does not itself provide night vision, but simply works in tandem with those night vision devices. There isn't necessarily any physical attributes about an optic that is night vision compatible that you can easily see and touch and feel. What it mostly comes down to is its illumination source, whether that's an LED or a laser, and how dim that illumination source can get. Traditional illumination sources that are designed to be used during the daytime or be easily viewed by the naked eye are far too bright for the ultra-sensitive night vision devices, which are designed to be used in extreme low light scenarios. These night vision devices are so much more sensitive than our eyes can ever be in low light that if your sight is ever in night vision mode, you're not going to be able to see it with your naked eye. Because of this, on occasion, some people will unintentionally put their sight in a night vision mode and notice that they can't see it with the naked eye and wonder if the sight is either turned off or not working. It's important to understand then how your optic goes in and out of night vision modes. When it comes to the UH1 Gen 2, for example, that we mentioned earlier, it has a specific NV button for night vision located between the plus and minus buttons for illumination intensity on the back of the sight. Pressing that button will cycle you between regular daytime illumination intensity modes and night vision illumination intensities. If you find that you're pushing the plus button to try and get the illumination to be visible by your naked eye, but nothing seems to be happening, before assuming a dead battery, for example, keep in mind it may actually be responding to your button presses and changing the illumination intensities, but it might be in night vision mode. All you would need to do in that case is simply push the NV button again and you'd cycle back over to daytime modes. An optic like our Crossfire red dot, for example, with its rotary switch to change the illumination intensity settings, has its night vision modes on the first two settings, and they're even designated by an N1 and an N2 on the laser engraving on the knob. Then there's optics like the Spark AR or the Spitfire Gen 2 3 and 5X, which have digital button controls for the illumination intensities. In cases like these, simply pushing the minus button until the illumination goes down to its bottom two settings will get you to the night vision modes. Because optics like this, when the illumination is turned off and turned back on, will go back to their last setting. If you last had the optic on a night vision setting, and then during the daytime go to turn it back on, it will turn on in a night vision mode and you may not notice the red dot illuminate immediately. So there's a brief rundown on optics that are night vision compatible and how all that equipment works. As usual, if you have any other questions around night vision, optics, whatever else, please let us know in the comments below. Hit us up on social media, email, phone, whatever works best for you. Thanks as usual for watching these videos, and we will see you on the next one.